Hello there. This is update 1 of the week 3, and today is the 8th, and it felt like I did nothing. I watched. We go over to here with the Learn Unity. I'm trying this whole course over here to try and help me, because inside of here, it's using a different of
using code
basically a different using over here, which I don't know how to use yet. So I wanted to get this and start on this 10-hour project, since it's gonna go through like a main menu and everything. So this is, I feel like this is gonna help me out in the long run, to help me out more with the tactical RPG. So I'll be working more on the tactical RPG probably sometime later this week. But I am going to finish this code monkey. But as I stated today felt like a lazy day, but only got about an hour and a half, 2 hours of video watching and trying to write some stuff, but we'll see how it goes tomorrow. So we'll see you all tomorrow. Hello there. Just having a quick update from 5/11/2023. I am over here showing you exactly what I did. I've made I have a video in the process of being made for basically a day of how I was doing it. It was a shorter day, only probably about an hour of me working on programming yesterday. But today I've been working on this for about 2.5 hours now. I'll actually show you. I redid the entire thing. I started from scratch again for this code, as instead of going back with that tutorial, since I couldn't deal with it and I wanted to work towards the project that I wanted to, I redid the grid over here, as I have a new testing and a new one of that, as well as I tried working with some of the visuals probably for a little while. But if we go over to here, whenever we click it now, we have it to where once this loads up, which should be fine. Watch this. It'll load up in 3, 2, 1. Ah, look at that. It loaded right there. As you see, we have a grid right here. So this is kind of what we're wanting to do, except the grid is a little bit too big. So our goal right now is just to finish the grid, but I do want to eventually make this smaller so that it actually fits that. I also found a really good overview map, which I have some of it over here, and I'm going to be trying to figure out how to get this to work, because if you go over to the preview right here, this is exactly how I want my game kind of to look, as like an overworld. So you have like your characters go, and then you have that. So we got some assets, we got the programming coming along very slowly, and that's about all for today. You know, I'm taking a break. Like I said, I've been doing this since 7 o'clock, and it's 9:20 today, so that's 8, 9, 2.5 hours. Plus, I also looked at object-oriented programming at work today for another 2.5 hours. So we're on our way to get this done, and I'll show you what it does. Anyways, we will see you tomorrow on Friday. I know this weekend we're going to be playing some Diablo 4. I'll also still working on the programming a little bit. But it is no worries. It's just part of the stress test, as you'll probably see a video with me and my friend John. But I'll keep you all updated with this. And like I said, looking at boot camps, if any one of you guys has a good boot camp for me to go to look at, just so I can start learning, start going with the dev process of that, I would be amazed. Or if any of you guys have an even better tutorial or anything else, please let me know. I would appreciate it so much, just letting me know. Anyways, I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next update. Peace! Hello there. Doing a quick update. I decided to take a break for a little bit on the tactical RPG and work on some other smaller projects right now to help my foundational to help me with the tactical RPG. So the end goal is still the tactical RPG. It's just I have a game jam in about 2 weeks to start, and it's based upon an adventure game. But throughout this whole week, minus like 2 days of me playing Diablo 2 straight, which I'm so sorry about that. But what I've been doing is trying to learn more foundational of this just game engines and programming right now. So if we look over to here with the live, let me change over to live. I'll show you which tutorial I'm doing. So I'm on episode 4 right now, so we got this of how to make a Zelda-like, and this is more for the game jam, so when the game jam comes I can attempt to do this game jam without this. And if we look at it, this is what we were doing. So I learned a lot about animations over here. So you got that. I don't know why it goes like that. It's probably just a Unity thing, but we got animation, so it looks like that we can go. So he's on like that. And if we look at the script, I'm kind of understanding it, but it's also a little bit more advanced than my Unity tutorial. So we got this 2D rigibotted thing, so I don't understand that. But I do understand the animator and the vector 3 change. I put it the vector 3 change. Because that's basically what the thing told us. But we're trying a different way of the movement script, such as change X and change Y. So I guess this works for 2D games. Then over here we have the a separate method of animation and move, and this is strictly for the animation. This is the move character, which is, like I said, completely changed. So I changed it to normalized. I mean, it doesn't have to be normalized, but let's say we do this. So what this does is it makes it so if you go corners, it's not going to, you're not going to go faster than if you do left or right. So that corners is technically faster now than if you go left. So you could do that. Notice how you go faster versus just that. See? But if you go to normalized, then you don't have to worry about that problem. So like I said, right now we're doing the Zelda-like thing. I'm learning more about the game engine of Unity right now, and I know I had a few days off, but this is all so that I can get better at Unity. Because I'm thinking also about going to college soon for art and game development and programming. Probably programming first because I want to get a dual major if I do decide to go that route, but I will still be working on the tactical RPG. But like I said, this is just a quick update. Just wanted to show my progress of where I was going and exactly what I'm doing to better myself. So, it's, what is this? The end of week 3. So hopefully you guys are seeing a small change in all of this. I do probably about 2-3 hours a day, and it's without having any guidance. I'm learning. It's extremely hard just to learn how to do that. I'm thankful. For example, today I worked with my dad, and working with my dad, oops, let me change this to full cam. Working with my dad, I learned more about it. Actually, I can put on Code Wars over here, so let's do this and go to Code Wars real quick. Get to take a look at this. And he showed me basically how to start going over the extras over here. So when you go over to this, you can see, so this was how to reverse some letters. So he was showing me...
Level up,
oh,
completed.
Shit, that scared the shit out of me. Playing some RuneScape, so let me go over to live right now. And if you look at this, this was showing me how to break down everything. So right now, if you look at Code Wars, I do 8 Caillou every few days or so. As you seen 2 days ago, I did that, and then I do some while I'm at work. But well, we did this, as you see, 7 hours ago compared to 9:09. He showed. This took about an hour of him showing me just how to, basically an algorithm of how you would put this backwards. So it is slow process, but like I said, I'm trying different ways of me attempting to move forward with this. Because, as I said, this is absolutely super fucking hard. You don't know how hard it is, because it's, actually, you guys probably do, because, like I said, I'm trying to learn this with my dad teaching me probably an hour and a half every single weekend. Maybe 2 hours at most, and then the rest of the time is YouTube videos while I'm at work, and just doing everything that I can to get better. But anyways, I still got about another hour or so before I do this, but I'll save that for the end of the video, as you will see exactly what I get for the end, which will be right now. So, as you can see, we are slowly getting to this. So this is basically how the game is going to be running. For the most part, while you're inside like a town or something, you know, you can walk back and forth, but I am going to continue on with this tutorial a little bit. This tutorial is helping me not only with my tactical RPG on the terms of when you're in town, but this is also helping me towards the game jam in 2 weeks. So with this, you know, it's a step backwards to take 3 steps forward. And all of this is to eventually go in the direction that I want to with a tactical RPG. I've also been thinking about applying for some colleges so I can start going for art as well as programming for college, because I feel like being by myself and just learning everything makes it extremely hard to almost make it where there's almost no way for me to do this. For example, today I did work with my dad on some programming for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. But other than that, the only learning I have is tutorial books or actual books themselves. So we'll see how it goes with the college. But as you can see, it's more than what it was a few weeks ago. Like, I've done a few Unity courses, but going through with this huge tutorial on the Zelda game, for example, and having free domain over all these assets is actually really useful. If people would like, I can start putting the links inside of the description for the websites that you can go for some of these assets. But as I'm saying, it's a work in progress. Everything inside of this tutorial game that I'm making can be used for an actual game. The character that you've seen right there is not bad for this tutorial, but if I do stick with this, I can change the main character, and then I do eventually want to make it so that it's like an overworld, so this is just like an introduction inside of it. We do have to fix up some things and some bugs inside of it, but we have something. and you all can watch it and play it technically. So it's a long, huge process. I'm enjoying every single bit of it. It's going in a direction where I want to create games for a living, but to get there, you got to first learn how to create a game before you can create a game for a living. So you all are watching me go from DevLog week 0 was basically me being in week 0 of devlogging, but it was about my second or third month into programming by myself. So, I mean, I'm going to slowly do all of these, and my eventual goal is to create a game studio. So, hopefully, you all will enjoy the process that we go over there. But, anyways, I want to say thank you guys for watching, and I'm just thankful that you guys are watching, to be honest. And if you enjoy it a lot and you want other people to see it, please tell other people about this on how to see it. Or even if you guys have something to help me in particular, for example, a specific college or a specific course online, or even just a book, or if you're able to tutor in a way, that would be cool. And I think it would be an amazing thing. But anyways, I thank you all for joining me this week, as we'll see you guys next week. As once we start next week, we'll see if we can start having an overworld, which would be pretty cool. Eventually I won't make the grid-based system, just not today. A little too hard right now, but we'll get everything else done. Anyways, thank you for watching. Peace.